Gomez. I am late. I had to get up in here. Let me share my live. Oh, let's see. Chrissy Jones. Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising. I am Kendall Gomez. Make sure you subscribe and hit that like button for the morning horoscopes and the trending topics. Girl, I got tea. I got tea. Woo! I got a lot of tea. I got so much tea going on. Girl. Okay. But it's not my tea. It's the tea I spill. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. I wanted to come on before I get my day started because, all I did was brush my teeth and wash my face right now. I take like 2, 3 showers a day. I know. But I didn't hop in because it's been really crazy. My sleep pattern has changed. I'm sleeping like going to bed like at 12. I'm enjoying my time. I'm having so many blessings. And I think today I'm gonna go to the beach today. It'll be a beach day today. Also, what did you hear of Stephon Diggs? Girl, Stephon Diggs. His accuser has come out, and the name, girl, it is so much going on. Then you got President Trump. Iran has officially said, put a bounty on Donald Trump and the Epstein, and they've been withholding Epstein, some of the Epstein files that involves a 1-3 young girl. She was the age of 1-3, and this for entertainment and educational purposes only. This may have, you know, uh, explicit and adult content. So viewer discretion advised, 18 years and older, and we will key and we will long as you're 18 and older. If you're not, go ahead, exit stage right. And I have it, because I gotta share the tea. It is so much tea. So, then I woke up to a correction officer's son unaliving her with a machete. And then earlier so that was in Queens and Far Rockaway. And then there was another one that the correction officer lived in Far Rockaway. No, in Brooklyn, the young girl unalived her mother. What's wrong with you guys? I mean, I get it. I don't get along with my mom that much like that, but never to hurt her. I just don't like some of her ways, but I love my mom like nobody's business, right? She's not a perfect mom, but for me to, girl, let me get with these morning horoscopes because Chrissy Jones spilled that tea. Thank you, Chrissy, for sharing that with me. Do we need a reset button in parenting? Because, even my stepson I was afraid of. And now I'm afraid of my son, my biological, because he's an Aries. Lord, my biological son is and he's born on the same day as my husband. Can't make this up. But yes. Oh, but let's get to these morning horoscopes real quick because I'm at the beauty supply here. A1 Beauty Supply. As I need some gloves, and I cook with gloves. And plus, I could do, because I got to do some stuff to my hair because I got to look cute because I'm going to take pictures when I go to the beach. But, God has plans and I have plans. And make sure you subscribe to my channel. Listen, I'm going with good intentions. And I'm going with faith and light and love, right? And I wish you nothing but that. And sorry about the noise. I don't have my microphone or anything. But let's get to these morning horoscopes real quick. And type where you're from. I don't even understand. Let me see something. Okay, guys. Okay. Here we go. So we're going to start off with my sign, of course. And I started this when I first started discovering Kendall. When I first started understanding that I must come first. So I put my horoscope first. And then everything else goes, right? So that's been my practice. That's why I start with Cancer first. And plus, I want to be nosy real quick. All right, so for Cancer, you know you are powerful, Cancer. And this power stems from the light that is seated deep within you. Yes. Amen. And to my great grandmother and my grandmother Katie. Yes, Katie and Kate and Grace and my mom. Oh, I'm finding out so many good things about my family. But anyway, the time has come now for divine insight, for you to stand up for your beliefs. However, it is imperative that you choose your points of contention very wisely. You need not you need you need not be who you are, and honestly, of late you are seeing through things and people with laser sharp focus instead of getting entangled with the energy of others. Why don't you simply muster up the courage to detach and call in your angels and dragons to work things through? Use your magic for best possible outcome for all involved. Ashe. Yes. And cosmic tip, feel the peace within you and build on it with your energy to amplify and influence the room instead of the other way around. Yes, because I am an influence. I've always been that way since high school. FMO, if you know me from high school, FMO, Views from the Bridge. I broadcasted in high school in 1984. I have pictures of this. This is crazy. And here I am broadcasting at an older age. Wow. Go figure. Okay, so for Aries, let's get to Aries, guys. And Grand Rising Aries. All right, so Aries. If everything is interconnected, how do you want to be watered? Water everything that way. How does that? So, do you want to be watered so you can grow? Or cleanse, or however you perceive that, right? And Grand Rising. All right, Taurus. The words you speak and think are the words mind mirrors as your mind mirrors as your reality. So the words you speak have power. So choose your words very wisely. And Grand Rising. Okay. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. All right, guys. We have Gemini. You are free to choose and create your destiny. Leo, you will pick the right hat. Don't worry, for the magical school of Hogwarts. So pick the right hat. Or even you could look at it as which hat are you going to wear, to brand who you are. That's how I perceive it. But how do you perceive it? Virgo! If the world is working in your favor, then what are you choosing? Choose wisely. Libra. The happiness you seek is already here. Are you looking in the right places? Because sometimes I think they just be looking and searching and wanting what they want with a strong conviction. I know Libras have a very strong conviction. My best friend Kahani, God bless the dead, my mom, Thank God she's still here. Love her to death. I just don't. I don't know. Libras are really nice people, but they're stern. They're very stern in their conviction. Scorpio, Grand Rising Libra. Um, Scorpio, new chapters are ready to begin. If you focus your energy on where it yields rewards and happiness, and he will. My son is smart. My stepson is. I love him. Aw, he's very smart and he's very resourceful. He gonna make it happen. Sagittarius, power through and set those boundaries straight. And that's for my girl. She like family to me, and she's a Sagittarius. I hope all is well with her. I always cry when I like, cause we're going through it, and when I talk to her, I cry so bad. It's bad. I really do. I love my Sagittarius sister down here. She knows she is. Twin, where have you been? Capricorn. Sometimes boredom is better than landing in a soup. Oh, just messy and all over the place. So just be bored. So everything won't be messy and all over the place, right? Getting, the noodles out your eyes, out your behind. Just stay boring. Boring is better. All right. Aquarius. Come out. Oh, I used to do that thing. Come out and play. Aquarius. Take on a broader perspective and strategize, excuse me. So take on a broader perspective and strategize your ambitious goals in a well thought out manner. So today it seems like everything has to be chosen wisely and well thought through. And that's for you guys, right? And Pisces, take off your blindfolds. You will see the truth. Then you will have to accept it. Because it's sometimes it's hard. I know for me, Pisces and Cancers are so much alike. But I know for me to look at the truth is one thing, but to know the truth, to understand and know the truth is one thing. And then to live the truth is such a it's it's a high. I know it's a high to live the truth because it's acceptance, it's strength, it's courage, it's resilient to know the truth, right? So, however that resonates with you, Grand Rising, girl, let's get straight to the tea. Ooh, we got tea, we got tea. So this is what um mm, Stephon Diggs. I'm scratching my head because this legal battle is nowhere near over. But the legal battle between Stephon Diggs and his male sexual assault accuser just identified. No, intensive. Oh, identified. We identify who he is. His name is Christopher Griffith. Griffith has went to the authorities and handed in 100+ pages of text messages and communication that he claims support his allegations against the NFL star. Diggs maintains the allegations are false and continues to fight the claims in court. This is not going to be over, like I said, anytime soon. And if you have text messages to back that up, what are you going to say then, Mr. Diggs? And, I mean, nowadays, people are just, fluent in their choice of who they want to be with. What do they call that? Pansexual, and this for entertainment and educational purposes only. Like that whole manly man thing. That's why I think they tried to show Brokeback Mountain, and I'm not trying to be funny because I was unaware. I thought I don't know what I was thinking. I thought you had to be feminine to like a man. but I didn't know masculine like masculine until I really got out there. And I used to be like, "Ooh, what in the world?" And I'm like, maybe I should. And then I became transgender, and sometimes I wish I would have stayed, male, like without the operations and stuff, because I'm male, born male, but I considered transgender, right? And I'm not confused. I just go with the terms. But I know that I am biologically male. But this is the crazy part. I never seen, I never listened to any of that coming up and stuff. I always figured you like who you like. And you had to be feminine. I didn't know that men were really like power bottoms and, you know, DL I used to see guys be weird and stuff, but I just thought it was normal for the guys to like me or because I was feminine. I had a feminine way about me, but I just did not understand it. And I just don't understand how we don't, getting back to Tay Diggs, I, Stephon Diggs, not Tay Diggs, excuse me, Tay, excuse me, Tay, chocolate bunny drop, not you. You're not on the chopping block today. We got, Stephon Diggs here, and that's Cardi B's baby daddy. And maybe she knows. Maybe she doesn't care. Like, I don't know. And I can't, you know, she got out of that. I'm glad Cardi B protected herself. She wasn't playing, she wasn't having all of that. And that's how you should do. Until a person makes a decision that they're going to move on, and then you move on. If they show you who they are that first time, you believe it and you use that to move forward. That's what I have to do every day. Is just move forward on any, like, a love relationship, a friend relationship, or whatever. But girl, whew, so much is going on. And I tell you, so much is going on. Girl, this is old tea. I got tea. Let me go into my girl. I got so much tea it don't make no sense. Okay, wait. Just wait for 1 sec. 1 sec, baby. I'm looking for some tea because I know I got tea. I got tea. I got tea. Woo, I got tea. I got so much tea. And I have to, and I'm sorry, guys, because I'm like trying to figure this out. But look, I have not, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna come out clean with this. I have not been prepared. And I missed my Tiffany's necklace. I'm working on, paying the jeweler back for my rings because he lent me some money, coming down here. But my necklace, I paid for that. And they told me 6 weeks because I'm in the car. Quick story time. I'm in the car, and you know a Tiffany's necklace? It is sturdy. It is strong. But baby, it was hot, and I was on my way rushing to my cousin, and I didn't know I was still so strong. I put and broke the, so I had to send my Tiffany's necklace into New York, which I'm grateful for. But yeah, and it's a material thing, because I'm learning to work on Kendall, and I ain't gonna lie, and I'm gonna sit here. Money is everything when it comes to being in this world. Somebody said to me, money is everything, especially if you're used to a certain lifestyle. Money is everything, and I'm sorry because money pays for the bills, money pays for my car, money pays for the things that I want to do on my leisure time instead of sitting around and being, calculating about what I don't have, and or putting things out into the universe and trusting in other people instead of God. What God money is, because I'm gonna tell you something. Money changes things, not people. And I know it's never changed me, but it helped me. It helped me to pay my bills. It helped me to get down here. It helped me to help people. It just helped me. It helped me to help my mom. Money is everything. So when I was told that, I was like, nah, I can't have that energy around me because I'm calling in abundance. I'm calling in all good energy. Um, yeah. So I'm not jacking money ain't everything. Maybe to you, money ain't everything. And I don't mean everything as far as, but like that's how we live from day to day. And I cannot, I just realized, you know, a while back, maybe a week ago or whenever it was, I realized I can't have that type of energy around me. Someone that just wants to be okay with where they're at. I'm not okay with that. And I stand on that so firmly. And I'm going to be okay. I'm okay right now. But I've been so wrapped up. Quit the job, girl. I had to tell that girl off so nice and good. It felt like a tall glass of ice cold water in 110-degree weather when I told her off because of the things she was doing and stuff. And I shouldn't have gone back. I went back a second time thinking I can give people a shot when I'm telling you, giving people a shot it has shown me if they show you the first time, leave them right where the F they're at. And I'm fucking serious. Leave them right where they at. Just leave them. Because they'll leave you in a minute and leave you to struggle. And then once you want to reap the benefits of your hard work, that's right, leave. And reap the benefits of your hard work. That's never going to happen. I'm not allowing that behavior around me. I'm not also allowing, people to use me, in a way where, oh, I'm gonna, help me, and then they mention that they help me, but I've never mentioned, and that's why I'm single because you cannot mention what you've done to me and not all the big things that I've done and stuff. Yeah, I was like, what? I was like, oh, you got to be on some type of substances to be saying this shit to me. So I just rather leave people alone and leave them where they're at. That's it's not my job to build somebody up anymore. Mm-mm. That's not my job. And I'm talking about men. It's just not my job. And even some of the women that come in and they're like, they're in a predicament, and I don't F with them the long way. I'm not out here. I'll point them towards my cousin and them, because they do a lot of, helping the homeless and stuff like that. But I realize I have to put my focus on where it matters. And that's what I'm building myself into, not allowing people to come into my space to take away from me. And that's it, you know? It's that simple. But besides that, guys, I got to get back to my walking. I got to get back to my dieting. I'm gaining weight. I love it though. But I only eat like once a day. I don't even like I'm gonna go home and have a smoothie or whatever. So yeah. But anyway, guys, hear me out. I'ma see you on my this old Woodruff just rolled by, child. Let me roll up my windows. I'ma see you on my next video because Woodruff is riding by and I ain't trying to date. Hey, the Jerome's cousin. Woodruff in the house. I'm out of here. I'll see you on my